Have you ever tried bringing a perfect image to life, only to run into censorship, distorted hands, or broken text? Well, lucky for us, there's a new free AI generator that changes everything. By the end of this video, you will learn how you can generate stunning images using Flux AI for your social media marketing, Shopify store, YouTube thumbnail, affiliate marketing, Amazon FBA, and more to help you earn money online. Flux AI is the free and uncensored AI text-to-image generator. Many early reviewers are saying that it's better than Midjourney and Fooocus in terms of processing complex prompts, texts, and generating details like fingers. Let's try this out, and I will let you be the judge. Flux has 3 different tiers. Flux Schnell is the lightest and fastest model. Flux Dev takes a bit longer, but better in quality. Flux Pro is the highest in generation quality and a paid model, but I will show you where you can access Flux Pro for free at the time of recording this video. We will start with Flux Schnell and Dev, and we'll move on to the sites where you can use the best Flux version, Flux Pro, for free. And I will also show you how you can make a mini app using Flux Pro. The first one is going directly to the Hugging Face site. Here, you can use the Schnell and the Dev model. The interface is very simple. Just enter the text prompt, click on Advanced Settings if you want to modify the default settings, and click on Run. I will use this prompt, beautiful woman with high five gesture, wearing a white tank top with Schnell written on it, to see how accurately Schnell and the Dev models can generate text and fingers. Let's first try Schnell and see what we get. This first one has only 4 fingers, but the text is correct. Let's generate again. It got everything right here, the fingers look good, and the text as well. Let's do one last generation. This one is right on as well. It seems like you have to generate it a few times to get it right if it doesn't the first time. Now let's try the Dev model. I am using the same prompt with default settings. This first one generated the model having a high 10 pose, but got the text right. The second one got the fingers right, but there is an accent on the E. Let's try a few more. She is still doing a high 10 hand gesture. After using Dev for a while, you might get this error message. You have exceeded your GPU quota. With Hugging Face, each user is limited in GPU usage per hour. If you encounter this, go back to it after an hour or so, and you will be able to use it again. You can also access the Hugging Face site from mobile. I am using the same Hugging Face links as before. With the Schnell model, I changed the text to Flux, and it followed the prompt and generated both the fingers and the text nicely. Let's try the Dev model. I changed the text to Flux Dev, and it generated the text correctly, but she still has a high 10 gesture for some reason. Now on to the best part. I am going to show you the 2 easiest websites where you can use Flux Pro for free. The first method is through fluxpro.art. This is a community gallery where you can generate Flux Pro images for free. All the generations are public, and they are not affiliated with Black Forest Labs. This is a great site to view images from other creators and reference them for your prompt inspirations. To use Flux Pro, go to Login and use your Google account. After you are logged in, you can click on Create and type in your prompt. They give you 20 credits that resets every 6 hours, and generally one safe mode image uses 1 credit. The default is set to generating 4 images at a time, so make sure to adjust it to 1 if you want to generate again with a different prompt. Also, when you type in a certain word that is considered explicit, the mode automatically switches and uses up more credits per image. You can change the aspect ratio, steps, guidance, and seed. Using the same seed number from the previous generation lets you make the same image again. If you want a different image, leave it empty. To compare, let's first try generating with the same prompt we used for Schnell and Dev in Hugging Face. We got all 4 images with correct text and good fingers. Now let's try another prompt. Instagram selfie of a beautiful blonde supermodel at a beach DJ party, standing on the left. One hand with high 5 hand gesture, with 5 fingers spread out. Flux written on her palm. All 4 images have Flux written correctly, and the models in the background look realistic. You definitely won't get perfect results every time, but it's the best I've seen in terms of text and finger outputs so far. Another way to use the Pro model for free is through a platform called Glyph, which is a cool AI app builder. Currently, they allow 20 generations for free, but you can get more through applying in Discord. To be approved, you need to build a unique Glyph app that will benefit the community. All applications are reviewed by the team, and you will be notified when approved. I will leave the link to this page in the description. To use Flux Pro, head over to glyph.app. Sign in with your Google account or Discord. The simplest method to use Flux Pro is to just click on Build, then the Add block, plus icon, then click on the image generator. Here, you can choose from the different image generation models, such as Stable Diffusion XL, DALL-E 3 by OpenAI, Controlism, Flux Pro, Dev and Schnell, which are all awesome to play around with and you don't have to pay for any of it. You can also select the image size and change the advanced control settings where you can modify the steps, prompt power, and the seed. Now let's compare the different models. First, let's try Flux Pro, and I am going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9 and leave everything else as is. Let's try the same prompt as before and click on Run this glyph. It got the word flux correctly, and her hand looks pretty good. Now let's try the same prompt with Dev. The hands look good and flux is spelled correctly. For some reason, Dev model always shows 10 fingers instead of 5 like the prompt. Let's now try Schnell. The fingers and the text look good, but her skin looks a bit made up compared to the other models. Now, if you go to the home page, you will see many apps built with glyph. People built different generators for images, memes, comics, characters, videos, image upscalers, and I will show you how you can build a mini glyph app with your own theme. Let's check out this Flux action figure generator. Let's upload an image I previously created with Flux Pro and run this glyph. Wow, I would have to say this is pretty good. It got Strawberry Delight correctly, and she looks like an actual 3D figure. Make sure to download it if you like it by clicking here. Let's try one more. Let's try the Flux fashion shoot. I am going to change the material to ramen noodles and leave everything as is. You can see all the building blocks for this app. It's a little more complex than the previous one. I like this. It looks more like spaghetti noodles, but it created a dress out of it. Now you will be able to create an app like this as well. I will show you how you can create your own mini glyph app. To start, click on Build and click on the plus sign to add a building block. You can select from any of these depending on what you want to make. I will be making a miniature baby animal generator. So first, we will select a text input for users to input the color and add another text input for the type of animal. Then we will add another block to add a LLM text generator, like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Meta's Llama, Anthropic AI's Claude and Perplexity. This will enhance the default prompt and make it more descriptive. When you click on Advanced Control, you can choose from the different models. I recommend picking Claude 3.5 Sonnet, or the newest one when it comes out. Now we will add the image generator block. You can pick from the different image generation models. I'm going to use Flux Pro here and change the dimension to 16:9 landscape. Now I am going to paste this prompt in the text input section, which is the LLM generator, to enhance this basic prompt. In this prompt, we have the framework and the variable part of the prompt. We want the users to type in what they want in input 1 and input 2. To do this, just select where you want the user prompt to go in and click on these. You can see the text input block is inserted here, and when users type in their prompt, it will go in here inside the framework prompt. Whatever color the user types, it will go into input 2, and the type of animal will go into input 1. Now in the image block, all we need to do is click on text 1, which is the enhanced text prompt that will be processed in the image generator. For the animal, I chose zebra and black and white for the color. You can see that it takes the info from input 1 and input 2 to run it through the enhanced prompt and then to the image generator. I really like this image. It reflects the surreal pastel color tone background, and the mini zebra looks good. To save this, just click on the image and right-click. Now let's name this glyph miniature baby animal generator and save this whole process by clicking Publish. Now it is published for you and others to use. If you want to see your published glyphs, go to your account, click on your glyphs, and you will see it here. When you click on it, you will see this interface, and this is what other people will see when they use your glyph. Let's try again to see if it works. This is really good. If you want to save this image, just click on this Save button and it will save to your computer. And you can share the link of your glyph app by clicking on Share. If you want to change anything, you can click on these 3 dots and pick Edit, and you will be able to modify anything you need to. Make sure you click on Publish again if you make any changes.